guys, so this is the chart again that I used for direct objects and for subject complements, okay? So review from last week. You always start off with the action verb. Knowing the action tells you your subject. So there's a 1 there, that's step 2. Once you know the subject, you know the action is done to the direct object. So that is step 3. Once you know the direct object, if you have one, the indirect object will come in front of it, okay? So that would be step 4. So the example of that would be like gave, who gave, I gave, what did I give? I gave homework. Who did I give homework to? I gave it to you. Now, linking verb, subject complement, is kind of the same thing, only the verb is the difference here, right? You still start off step 1 with the linking verb, so like is or was or whatever the case may be. Then you'll know the subject, that's step 2. And then you know that the subject complement, step 3, will describe the subject, okay? So this is the main difference here. These two things talk about the same thing, whereas these two things, the subject and the direct object, those are two separate things, okay? So like I am not my homework, right? I'm not the same thing. But if I have the sentence I am awesome, start with linking verb, am, who am, I am, what am I am awesome. Does awesome describe me? I think so. Am I awesome? Yes. So one thing is being described. Same thing with the sentence. Pandora is a cat. You have your linking verb of is, who is or what is. Pandora is, what is Pandora? She is a cat. Does cat describe Pandora? Yes. Is she a cat? Yes. Again, one thing being described. Now you'll notice awesome is an adjective. Cat is a noun, right? This is something that just describes. This is a person, place, thing, or idea. Subject complements can be either an adjective. I'm just going to put ADJ because it's hard to write on here. Or, that's a J. Oh my gosh, that's a terrible J. Okay, I'm going to fix it. This is a slightly better J. And then cat is, right, a noun. So it can be either of those two things. But direct objects, those are only going to be nouns or pronouns, okay? So that is another one of those differences. So what I would like you to do is to write down these charts and example sentences somewhere on your midweek, because that will help make it clearer. On the test, you will have a section where you'll have sentences that have both of those things. And you'll have lines that say, tell me what the subject is, tell me what the linking verb is, tell me what the direct object or subject complement is. And you will have to be able to know. So these examples, if you can memorize those with the charts, that should help you out a lot. Okay? So now let's go to the midweek worksheet. Yay, worksheet.